Week 6, 2025 NFL season, the New England Patriots go on the road to New Orleans and get the job done. Managed to go on the road, beat the New Orleans Saints 25-19 as Drake May continues his MVP campaign. He threw for 18 for 26 completions, 261 passing yards, and 3 passing touchdowns. If we really being honest, for everybody that watched the game, Drake May should have had way more yards and touchdowns than that. But unfortunately, ref ball happened and we had some calls that got called back. Though Kayshon Boutte had a most touchdown, which was Drake's second of the game. Even Pop Douglas even scored a touchdown down deep. Pop Douglas finished with 3 receptions, 71 receiving yards, and a touchdown, while Kayshon Boutte finished with 5 receptions, 93 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Like, I don't really have that much to say about this game because it's the Saints. it's the one-win Saints. Yeah, they were at home, and yeah, the Saints are a very scrappy team, but as long as we do not make any mistakes, do not commit any turnovers, we were going to be fine. Now, the one thing that I do want to address about the Patriots in this video is how bad penalties are for this team. The Patriots are one of the most penalized teams in the league, with 54 total penalties so far in this season. 411 yards against the Patriots on penalties. That is the 3rd most in the NFL right now per NFLpenalties.com. I love the fact that the Patriots are 4-2. I love the fact that they are number 1 in the AFC East. Oh wait, I forgot to mention. We're number 1 in the AFC East! Let's go! Fuck you, Josh Allen! Fuck you! Let me show you who a real MVP is. But anywho, penalties kill drives. And the more penalties that we commit, the more that we're going to shoot ourselves in the foot, which means the more Drake May's going to have to carry. I promise you, if we play clean, efficient football and limit those penalties to like really 0, but mostly unrealistic, but like imagine we finish the game with like 2 or 3 penalties for like 20, 30 yards. That completely changes how people view the Patriots. Now, I feel like people is starting to realize that the Patriots are on the rise right now. Like I said before, they do have the number 1 seed in the AFC East division, but we still have a whole season left to go.
So, my thoughts for the week were Patriots playing great again. I mean, not great, but good enough to win. It proved we weren't frauds after beating the Bills, and then we went in and beat the Saints because they suck. But I'll say this. We definitely had some work to do, but Kayshon Boutte looked good. Drake May, as always, balled out. The kid's in the MVP conversation, although I think Baker Mayfield should be at top of that list right now because he's led the Bucs team to I believe 5-0 or 5-1 start, and he's been throwing to nobodies for the last 4 weeks. So there is that as well, but I think Drake May definitely needs to be in that conversation. I think people need to put some respect on the Patriots and start realizing that we're actually a good team and we might be back in Foxborough. So, we just got to keep the train rolling, keep the win streak going next week, and and I think we got the makings for a good season.
Next week, we play against the Tennessee Titans on the road. So this is going to be a little homecoming for Mike Vrabel. Hopefully we can put both the ass on the Titans and send them back to where they belong, the toilet bowl. Other weaknesses that I've noticed from the New England Patriots this season is that the run game is nearly non-existent, and it's only inflated because Drake May's ability to scramble out of the pocket, which saves a lot of drives and a lot of possessions from ending early. Antonio Gibson is injured. He tore his ACL a couple weeks ago, so it literally has just been Ramondre Stevenson and Travion Henderson splitting carries, and it just hasn't been that effective. But as long as Drake May keeps wheeling and dealing and then throwing moon balls down the field like he did in New Orleans, I'm not going to stress too much about it because the Patriots, they are ranked 6th in team passing yards, averaging 244.5 passing yards per game through week 6. They rank 7th in points against, with 20, but they ranked 26 in rushing yards. I can't ignore that. That is disgusting. Don't let us run into a team that has a great pass defense like Atlanta. Oh my goodness, we play Atlanta soon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's going to be another test, and I'm going to be sure to mention that as we approach that game. But overall, I really like what I saw on both sides of the field. The Patriots have the best pass blocking offensive line in the league, so that really helps Drake May to be able to do his thing, to hit his receivers in stride. Like I said, we carry this over to Sunday against the Tennessee Titans. Cam Ward is a young and talented quarterback, but we have a young and talented roster. With all the talented players that we have, with Mike Vrabel as our coach, I don't see how we lose to the Titans. But any given Sunday, am I right? Now, before I end this video, I just want to say that during the game, I believe it was in the second quarter, Josh McDaniels called a halfback draw for Ramondre Stevenson on a 3rd and 7. Yes, he ran a halfback draw on a 3rd and 7 with Ramondre Stevenson. First of all, why the hell are you running the ball on a 3rd and 7? Like, please do not start making these play calls that just makes absolutely no sense, Josh. Like, please, Josh. Like, I promise you, Drake May and this receiving core is good enough to get a first down. Like, literally, we are the most efficient 3rd down team in this league. There should be no reason why we run the ball on 3rd and 7. Unless we're trying to drain clock, which we weren't because it was in the second quarter. But that's all I got for this video. I'll see y'all next video when we eventually beat the Tennessee Titans. Hopefully, fingers crossed.